Hello fellow tube surfers, this is Bubba Drew, and we're back with another video of Reckless Driver. Honestly, I've been feeling like, as far as games are concerned, I want to keep continuing to make videos on this game, because, well, I like the concept, and I like the idea of bringing back the feel of Midtown Madness. And people seem to like it when I upload videos on it. I mean, I don't know what exactly I did to make it different from my other videos, but I guess I'll roll with it. Now, I was going to make some vlog-type videos. I had a really good one recorded, but the Sony Handycam that I had, this thing right here, don't know if you can see it on camera or not. For some strange reason, every time you record a video, the video records and it saves on the camera and on the SD card. But when you try to play the video on the computer, all that comes out is audio, no video at all. I don't know what the heck is going on, so if there's anyone out there that could help me out with that, please do, because it would really open up a lot of video ideas for me. But anyways, back to Reckless Driver. You might notice that I have a different car to start with here. This is the Venturi 400 GT from Test Drive 6. TD6 it says right there. Now, I remember playing this game quite a bit. It wasn't the best test drive game. I think that accolade would go to Test Drive 5, but, oh well. Just Test Drive 6 still had some cool cars. From the same game, I should say, is the Venturi Atlantic. It's a bit more of a production-friendly car. Another one, not from Test Drive 6, is the Fleetwood Brougham, as you can see. Really cool model. I like the wheels that are on it. I got another TD6 car. It's a Dodge Charger. One thing I must note about the test drive cars, though, is that, like the ones in the game, they're very oddly proportionate. Like, they don't exactly look... This is a Cuda right here. They don't exactly look like the real-life counterpart, but they're licensed. Which I've only seen Test Drive do. The old-school Test Drive games, that is. Got a Panos Esperante. Got an F-150 Lightning. I love this one. And then we have a Mustang 428 CJ. I don't know what CJ stands for. I mean, it's probably going to be really obvious. But it's not coming to me right now. Now, the next one, this is an Oldsmobile Cutlass. Now, the model looks pretty good. But the textures are missing. So I don't know if there's been an update or if there's something that I can do to get those textures to work properly. I might need some assistance on that as well. It's a good model though, and I have driven it before. From the same mod maker who made the Brougham and the Olds is the Toyota GT1. This car brings back memories of Gran Turismo. There was a car in that, well, there was a GT1 in just about every one of the games, I believe. Back to Test Drive, we have the Viper GTS. You got an almighty wing back there, as a YouTuber by the name of Failrace would say. And then there's a standard Dodge Viper, which is kind of the mascot car for Test Drive 6. Okay, that's pretty much all the test drive cars. Now we have the 2008 Chandler Atlantica. The guy who made this also made the BMR... Oh, jeez, I just noticed that. There's a hole there. He makes some really good mods. He made the BMR sedan. He imported the BMR sedan. I don't know exactly how that goes, but they're good models nonetheless, and they're good mods. A new one that I installed is the 2007 Toyota Camry. Now, this is pretty much just about the most boring car in the world. But whenever I see them in a game, I'm always delighted because you never really see generic, everyday cars in a game. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, then we got an Audi S4. As you can see, really cool. Right here we got the Mari Vitesse SX. This is another cool one. Although I think there's two cubes there on the headlights. I don't know if they're supposed to be there or if that's kind of like a mistake in a 3D builder or something. I don't know. Down here, I got a Nissan Versa XL. And of course, at the bottom here, I've shown this off before, it's the Ford Taurus. But I actually got it to work this time, so why don't we take our first drive in that, shall we? Also, it's early in the morning, so that's why you kind of see there's a light on in here and all that. So yeah, as you can see, this car is no longer a lowrider. Basically what I did was I deleted the files that I had and then re-downloaded it, and something must have worked, because now it's working fine. Although, I realized if you're going to take a handbrake turn at speed, that happens. Ooh, I got like some damage there on the rear bumper. I also like the fact that it has a dynamic damage model in this game. Over the fountain area. Yeah, one thing I never mentioned is that I like this particular era of Ford Taurus because it was made popular in the movie RoboCop. It was used as a police car. It was considered futuristic. Okay, that's another one for the roll. And then a taxi. Ixat, I should say, if you see the door there. Yeah, I can't do anything about this, unless, of course, if I restart. But anyways, that car works. On to the next one. Alright, so this is the Vitesse that I talked about. It's a little orange sports car you see here. It might be based off of the NSX, but it's mostly a... ooh, a drift going on there. It's mostly a... more of a original, generic concept. It's made by the same guy who made a Mari police car. It's that Porsche 914 looking car that's standard in the game, but I didn't install that one because there's already a police version in the game. It's a good looking mod though, and if you want to check it out, I'll probably link it in the description. Actually, you know what, I'll just link the entire modding page in the description, because there's some really cool mods for this game, so if you have it, I highly recommend. Oh, okay, submarine cars. Getting all James Bond sort of stuff going on in here. One thing that I do know is that Carcade, the developer of this game, is going to change up the traffic vehicles. That taxi right there that you see, or have seen, is one of the original vehicles that he's made for the game. The others, he said, were a part of a pack. But honestly, it'd be cool to see someone take those models and make them into, like, mods, I guess, or playable vehicles. Because, well, they're more normal vehicles, as I said. It's interesting to see that. And of course, there's that ice cream truck. Dude, Twisted Metal reenactment. Okay, there's 2 wheels. Okay, well, back on the 4 wheels again. That's a rare occurrence. But the heck? The ice cream truck fell into the... What? What's going on with it? Huh? Okay, I haven't completely phased to the ground. Front bumper's seen better days. Moving on, we have the 2000... Okay, lag. We we have the 2007 Toyota Camry, which I just so happened to crash into a wall right there. Let's do a J-turn in this thing. Maybe do a taxi while we're at it. Now, this model in particular was from Forza Horizon 1, if the license plate didn't give it away already. And it wasn't a playable vehicle, it was just a traffic vehicle. But to see it as a playable vehicle on here is pretty cool. One thing I noticed, though, with this guy's mods, the car leans in the wrong direction. Like, when I turn, the inner part of the car that is closest to the inside of a corner, leans, and it should be the opposite. The body roll is kind of messed up there, but I'm not going to hold it against him. It's still a good mod, and it drives pretty nice. Although I can't seem to hold a drift, which is a bit of a problem. Okay. I just noticed this on the side of the road here. That's a ramp. This is either a completely organic building, or it's like the hub for a Matrix type simulation to oppress us all. Or maybe I'm just getting a little paranoid. Where's my tinfoil hat? Get some serious speed with this Camry. Who knew? Okay, so we're going about 100 miles an hour now. I might actually see if I can do like a 180, and then a reverse 180, and then a that. Okay, it's possible, but that's not exactly what I wanted to do. You know what? Going through a construction site. Yeah, when is the last you've seen a Toyota Camry being hard driven? Like, anywhere? Probably never. So in a way, this is completely original. Alright, now we get into the test drive 6 cars. Okay, somehow, for some strange reason, this one's kind of revving like crazy. But yeah, this is the Plymouth Barracuda, or the Plymouth Cuda, as it's called, the cool way of saying it. I gotta say, we got, if I can drive it right, they're pretty good mods. As I said, the test drive cars are always kind of interestingly proportioned, but, you know, in a way, it kind of adds to the uniqueness. I guess you could say. Oh, jump over the fountain. Oh, landed on this. What the heck? Are you kidding? Oh, wrong button. Look at this. The thing is like periscoped into the ground, or periscoped into the ground. What? I have never had that happen in this game before. Alright, so this is the last car I'm going to show off. It's the Venturi 400 GT, also from Test Drive 6. Once again, it's got that weird suspension or body roll problem, where it leans as if it's a motorcycle instead of a car. Like, look at that. It leans inward. I mean, if you guys don't know what I mean, look at the way the car rolls when I turn. From side to side, that is. I don't know if there's something, like, people try to program the suspension, and it doesn't really work as intended, or I don't know what it is, actually. But anyways, I haven't really complimented on this car yet. If you've never heard of the name Venturi, I don't really blame you. It's a French car manufacturer. I've only ever seen them in Test Drive and Gran Turismo 2 on the PS1. And basically, they were a not-so-supercar maker. Like, they claimed that they were supercars, but no, they weren't. They fell more into the sports category than anything else. They weren't really that fast. But what they are very, very interesting cars. And that's what I really like about them. And they're never used in games. Well, except for the two that I just mentioned. Yeah, I wonder if it would be really, if it would be possible to make a ramp or something so you can actually drive on those elevated tracks. Or, and this would be a rather cool side mission, or mission in this game, but, it'd be cool if you could actually chase down an elevated train, like in that movie, The French Connection. That'd be really cool. If you've never seen The French Connection or the chase scene in that movie, watch it. It is well worth it. It's a good movie, and it's a very good chase. What the heck? But yeah. Oh, well, that ice cream truck just hit the fan right there. Hit the fan, bought the farm. I don't know how the heck I confused those two. What? Okay, so the car is too low to go over any sort of a curb. And it just got launched. Physics, people. Alright, so when I said that I was going to conclude the video by driving that Venturi 400 GT, I lied. I completely forgot about the Oldsmobile Cutlass. The car with the missing textures that you can see here. I like the way it drives, and I recognize the sound effects too. The engine sound as well as the horn come from Driver 2. Now that is one game that really brings back memories, and well, I really wish that a game like it could come back. And honestly, I feel like this game will kind of bring back that whole idea, not only of Midtown Madness, but of Driver as well. Minus the whole crime backstory and all that. But yeah, there's a lot more mods. As I said, I kind of showed them off in the menu, but I'm not really going to play with them, not in this video anyways. I want to kind of leave some stuff to be discovered for other people as well. Okay, that's there. So yeah, I do know, however, that there's a big update coming. Anyways, I heard there was a big update coming for this game. There's going to be races, there's going to be checkpoint races, blitz races, and circuit races. So that, dang it, everything's ramming into me. So there's a lot coming to this game, and I'm glad that, you know, it's being updated and content is being added. One thing that I will say, though, and something that I'd like to see, because he did say, the developer of the game said that there will be different kinds of missions possible in this game, and what I'd like to see is kind of like a, almost like a Stuntman-esque game mode. Why I say that for this particular game? Because if I suggested it to any other game maker, they probably would not even do it. And honestly, I feel like this game, you know, you could add various kinds of maps, and even if it wouldn't be included in the standard game, people could mod a campaign like it into the game. But I think it would just be really cool to have a Stuntman-esque game mode, because there hasn't been another Stuntman since Ignition. And I always liked the original better. But yeah, leaving it on that note, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the flip side.